From unusual penalty kicks to goalkeepers scoring their own goals, these are some of the most spectacular penalty shootouts in football history. Starting off, Enzo Fernandez with a very long anticipating shot from his end. He placed the ball at the spot, took a step backward, while the goalkeeper positioned in an awkward position waiting for the shootout to catch the ball right on time. Now hold on, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, keep waiting, and go. Damn, that took a long wait. But unfortunately, he missed. Or was it a time when you could just dance to get your opponents off balance, as Australia's Andrew Redmayne did? This dance skill catapulted his team to the World Cup. Redmayne's dancing hypnotized and confused Peruvian players during a major World Cup qualifying match. He became an Australian hero for his dancing, and he too won this penalty shootout, this time for his Australian league team, Sydney FC. He has a one-of-a-kind goalkeeping technique that he has utilized in the past. Speaking of one-of-a-kind, this is one trick you should know. Hulk completely fools the goalkeeper with his boot. Yep, his boot. See how he first lets his boot fly before kicking the ball. Tricky, right? How about another penalty shot off target? A penalty that hits two targets. Yes, the player hits it straight to the goal, but the goalkeeper tries saving it. Van der Linden was ready to do anything to make sure the ball went in. Now that you are still watching, please take a moment and subscribe to Golden Boot, and also like this video. This will help us a lot. Now, who says dogs can't make penalty saves? This small puppy saved the goalkeeper's life by stopping the penalty with its body. Impressive. What isn't impressive was when Harry Kane steps up and blasts England in the hopes of bringing it home. But this time, Mbappe couldn't hide his feelings and laughed at the striker's pen. However, on the other hand, Yerry Mina went viral after scoring a penalty against Uruguay in the 2021 Copa America. Take a look at those moves. But when he attempted a penalty against Argentina, karma struck again when Emi Martinez gave him a mocky dance as a payback. Now take a look at this incredibly fortunate penalty that the Chivas players struck the crossbar, which was thought to be a missed penalty until it came right back from the sky and went into the net. That is indeed dramatic. And I bet you wouldn't know Neymar had some tricky moves up his sleeves. Neymar conversing with the goalkeeper appears pleasant at first, until Neymar becomes mischievous and passes it to Icardi for a well-thought-out goal. Talking about smart moves, Mohamed Salah was unlucky, as his penalty was saved, and he then headed the ball to the crossbar, following the rebound. The ball took an eternity to reach Salah's head, and he was unable to score for Liverpool. And as for John Terry, he would prefer to forget this penalty kick in the 2008 Champions League final after he slipped on his buttocks. This blunder cost Chelsea the championship over rival Manchester United, and Terry burst into tears. That was humiliating. But it's not as humiliating as what happened to Ciro Immobile. He shot the penalty after a long wait and missed it. Damn! Paul Pogba is not left out in this, as he demonstrated the slowest run-up possible. He initially misses, then capitalizes on the rebound to score after the save. However, Sergio Ramos scored a penalty here in a pivotal Champions League shootout against Bayern Munich in 2012. He realized it was game over for Madrid-Bayern at that time. What could be better than Lookman's terrible Panenka attempt for Fulham? The shot had very little power, and if you watch it again, Fabianski only fell for it shortly, but it was a fairly simple save in the end. Before his penalty, Ronaldo was subjected to some mind games by the Irish player. This distraction ended in a superb save by the Irish goalkeeper. But that wasn't a really great penalty from Ronaldo. If you're going to fake a penalty, at least make an effort, man, like Alex Telles, for example. Alex Telles was a dead ball expert in Porto. The guy was taking penalty kicks for the club, and he's a left back. In the game against Martimo, Porto got a pen, and of course Telles came out to take it. But the goalie thought he could play a few mind games with Telles, and that's when he turned up the heat. He dared Telles to chip him if he had the balls, and Telles didn't want to fall under such pressure, so he chose a spot and whipped it. But what he didn't realize was that the goalkeeper had cheated him. Ouch! This miss had such an impact on Telles that he left for Manchester United the next Monday merely to avoid having to deal with the dude again. Guys, perhaps Telles didn't chip him because he didn't want to end up like the next player, Romario Balde. That's got to be the worst penalty kick I've ever seen. And it's also the most embarrassing. His teammates gave him the death stare. The Panenka is merely for OG's man. You need a particular type of fitness to pull this off. And that's where Andrea Pirlo comes in. The 2012 Euro semifinals matched England against Italy, and it was tense. The game ended in a draw and went straight to penalties after extra time. See, English goalie Joe Hart is a loud guy. And just as Pirlo placed the ball on the spot, Hart decided to take him off his guide with a couple of mind games. But Pirlo wasn't having it and decided to make him pay by doing this. And if you think this is insane, check out Zizou. Man. He transformed the World Cup final into a crossbar challenge. In 2006, France faced Italy with the entire world watching, and this game was extremely special for Zidane because it was his final game as a professional. With only 15 minutes gone, France was awarded a penalty, which of course Zidane would take, but with the pressure on, you wouldn't expect him to go overboard, would you? That's it, guys. See you in our next video.